Hello guys, my name is Bill and I'm an NBA casual fan from Greece, and since I am a casual, I don't know about many of the game's legends. Duh. So I'm going to take the NBA 75 list and learn about some of the best players to ever lace up. Let's go. What a better player to start with rather than the first GOAT, George Mikan. Let's see. Mikan was born in Joliet, Illinois to a Croatian father named Joseph and a Lithuanian mother named Minnie, paving the way for European basketball players to have a successful career in Dallas. I'm just joking. Mikan did not seem destined to become an athlete, standing at 6 foot 10 inches, moving awkwardly, and wearing thick glasses when he entered DePaul University. But thankfully for Mikan and the game of basketball in general, DePaul basketball coach Ray Meyer saw potential in Mikan. At the time, it was believed that tall players were too awkward to ever play basketball well. Meyer listened to that idea and said,
Turn them sideways and stick them straight up. You can't do that.
Meyer worked hard with Mikan and made him a confident player who took pride in his height rather than being ashamed of it. So, you know what that means, right? Barbecue chicken alert. Mikan dominated his NCAA competition with his size and strength. He was unstoppable on offense with his ambidextrous hookshot, and on defense, since goaltending was not a thing back then, he was blocking the ever-living shit out of those early hoopers. After his final college season in 1946, Mikan decided to whoop some ass professionally. He signed with the Chicago American Gears of the National Basketball League, a predecessor of the modern NBA. The dude was as old school as they get. As a rookie, Mikan averaged 16.5 points per game. Rebounds were not tracked back then, leading the Gears to the championship of the World Basketball Tournament, where he was named the most valuable player. After Mikan's rookie season, the president of the Gears pulled his team out of the NBL to enter the PBLA, but PBLA went as well as the Globe the last 2 years and folded after just a month. So, Mikan and his teammates were equally distributed among the 11 remaining NBL franchises, and George ended up on the Minneapolis Lakers, giving Lakers haters another reason to go In his first season with the Lakers, Mikan led the league in scoring and also led the team to the championship. Oh, he won MVP as well. The following season, the Lakers jumped ship to the new Basketball Association of America. The dude was dominating every league he could find at the time. Damn! You know the story. Scoring title, and the Lakers beat the Washington Capitals in the 1949 BAA Finals. 2 straight titles for Mikan. Another year, another league for Mikan, since in 1949 the BAA and NBL merged to form the NBA. The league featured 17 teams, and the Lakers were in the Central Division. Mikan averaged 27.4 points per game, 2.9 assists per game, took home his third straight scoring title, dropped 31.3 points per game in the playoffs, and led his Lakers to the first ever three-peat and the first ever NBA championship. The 1950-51 season was the most productive of Mikan's career. He averaged 28.4 points per game, holy shit, 3.1 assists, and 14 rebounds, the first season that rebounds were tracked. It was during that season that we had one of the most important games of all time, and Mikan was part of it. The Fort Wayne Pistons played the Lakers and took a 1-point lead, 19-18. Afraid that if they played the game fair and square, Mikan would whoop their candy asses, they passed the ball around with no intention to score until the game was over. It is the lowest scoring NBA game of all time, and it was the main factor for the creation of the shot clock 4 years later. Later on, before the Western Conference Finals against the Royals, Mikan fractured his leg. But pain was not something Mikan was concerned about, taped his leg with a motherfucking plate, and played on. The lunatic. Not only that, but he averaged almost 20 points per game, but the Lakers lost 3-1. If it was a best-of-7 series, you know Mikan would have pulled some 2016 LeBron shit. After that season, 3 straight titles followed and 5 in 6 years overall. Mikan started to decline during those years, but he remained one of the best players in the league and the leader of the Lakers. He called it quits for good after the 1956 playoffs. Mikan changed the game of basketball forever. He paved the way for big men to become one of the most important pieces of any team for 50 plus years after his retirement. His dominance led the NBA to widen the foul lane under the basket from 6 feet to 12 feet. The drill that got him the devastating ambidextrous hookshot was named the Mikan drill. Guys, you get the point. He retired as the game's first GOAT, as the first superstar of basketball, as a 7-time champion, and most importantly, as one of the main reasons why the NBA succeeded and became a multi-billion-dollar business. From an NBA casual in Greece, thank you, Mikan. So guys, that was the video. Hope you enjoyed it and didn't cringe because of my Greek accent. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for more NBA content, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!